Hey everybody, welcome to my weekly series called Ninjago Chat. This is basically like my mini podcast or whatever you guys call it these days. And yeah, this is basically where I will talk about the latest Ninjago news and other stuff that interests me. So yeah, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification button to be notified when more awesomeness happens. So anyway, first up, I would like to talk about the recent Ninjago Season 9 trailer that released in Japan. So, it's not actually English, but it released on YouTube, so, yeah. So basically the trailer reveals a number of things. Reveals Wu, which is not a toddler. He's probably around maybe Lloyd's age when we first saw Lloyd in start of season 2 or season 1 as some people call it. It's confusing. The very start of the season, episode 1. So basically he's that age. From what I've seen with the trailer, I say it's probably going to be that age right at the start of the series, even though the series starts a week after the Sons of Gamdan. We see that Cole and him will in a different location too. Although I think that's more like it won't start off with them separated. They'll be together. Okay, that'll be something else. But anyway, so we have Kai, Zane, and Jade in headquarters for the Dragon Hunters, which are the new enemies, the Iron Baron and his minions. And there's a big ice block behind them. So I'm assuming Zane throws something. I don't know what it is, but he did. And yeah, they're basically facing off against the Dragon Hunters. And also they end up face to face with a dragon in that same location, which is the dragon that you see in the set that kind of looks like Cole's dragon in the set, but it's not. It doesn't, in the series it doesn't look the same. They look completely different, but it's that dragon. We also see in the Ninjago side of the trailer, we see Nia and Lloyd. Lloyd still struggling to get his powers. I still think he gets his powers back because the sets, well, as we know, the sets, he has green eyes for season 9 sets. Why would they do that and not have them in the series? Because he has these black eyes. So, it's a major mistake if they did do that as a mistake. But anyway. Basically that, they're trying to stop Gamdan, and you also see the Elemental Masters return, or at least majority of them. So we see Griffin Turner, we see the Shade, we see the Mind one, the one with Mind Element. I don't know how that element was, but anyway. So yeah, that's there. We also see Scarlet. We knew she was coming back anyway, so that's everything. It's kind of lame that the Elemental Masters come back, but yet we don't get minifigures for them. What are the minifigures for these guys? What? Am I the only one thinking that? Like, where are the minifigures for these guys? I mean, some of them have minifigures and they're from other sets as well. But, what about, Shade and all that? Doesn't they're missing a lot of Elemental Masters. So anyway, from this trailer, we also get the hint that the series will be focused on Will. If Will's the Golden Samurai, still not confirmed, although it technically is confirmed. But, because, logically, but it's not confirmed, but it's confirmed. So anyway, the series will focus around Will. Cole will be a supporting character, not a focus character, a supporting character. There's a difference. Okay? There's a difference between focus and supporting. So Cole will be a supporting character for Will. And then a side story. The side story, Ninjago's story, will probably be more a side story in my mind. This seems like it's not going to be as good season because they're splitting focus into 2 different realms. That's why I'm considering Ninjago's a side focus, side story, because splitting into different realms is going to kind of, for a series that is only getting 10 episodes, it's kind of, anyway, that's my thing. But yeah, so basically that's what the story's gonna be like. Also, the subtitle in the trailer, we also at the end of it, you also see there's writing all over the screen. We learn that it will be airing 13th of June in Japan. Over here, it'll be 30th of June. So we don't get it, but if you want to watch it in a different language, then 13th of June will be when it airs. We also see other writing, which is basically the subtitle for the series. You can't understand it, but once this trailer's over, people have been translating it, and it translates to the subtitle for Ninjago Series 9 is Hunters of Dragons. Doesn't sound right, but then again, it's definitely right. It has to be somewhat right, if anything right, because they did confirm that the first letter of the subtitle would be a H. So, kind of makes it in. I mean, other people before this call it Home of Dragons or, Home Realm or something like that. Other people doing that. This one sounds more like it. So, Hunters of Dragons is the subtitle for this series. So, anyway, moving on. My next thing I want to talk about is the Nintendo Switch paid online services, which has been revealed, within the last week. And basically, as of September this year, you will no longer be able to play online for free. So if you play Splatoons a lot, get in nuts as you can before you have to pay, because you will have to pay in September. Although it's not actually that expensive. I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, for the paid services, obviously, like any other paid services, you can play online. They'll have saved data cloud, just like PlayStation and all that. And also exclusive offers, which more information for that will be revealed. But, like PlayStation, where you get like the monthly free, you get exclusive memberships, offers for memberships. Now, the prices are actually quite good. I'll explain why after I explain all the things. So, for 1 month, it's about $5. This is AU by the way, this is for Australia people. It's $5 for 1 month, $11 for 3 months, and for 12 months it's $29, which for the country is actually really good, because considering that 3 months for PlayStation is $29, means that 12 months for $29 is actually really good. So it actually works out, and it's Nintendo. I had a strong feeling that they would do it have the price like this. I mean, Xbox is the most expensive memberships, then it goes PlayStation, then it goes Nintendo. There's also a family membership price, which is also worth it if you have a big family that all play Nintendo. Basically, it's 12 months for $54, and it is you can do it for up to 8 accounts. So, really good. So that's worth it. If you have a big family, then I would recommend getting a family membership, because overall, if you really add it up, it's saving so much. And yeah, that's basically this week's Ninjago chat. Not much else to talk about. If you have any topics or questions for me, then just leave them in the comments below, and our next week's chat I will discuss them. So yeah, and basically that's also don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and see you next week with more. Also check back every day for other videos, because I do videos daily. So yeah. Anyway, see ya.